Very good morning, dear guys. Welcome to this class. Today we are going to continue the poem Rain on the Roof that we have already started in our last one class. This poem has been written by Coitus Kinney, and as I told you, here the that means the poet is talking about the melody of nature that he discovered. Yes, here, as per his opinion, when it rains outside, it creates melody. Yes, melody means when the drops of rain, means the raindrops, when they fail on or when they fall on the roof, the singles. So what happens? It creates, or they create the sound, that creates sound, the melodious sound, patter sound, which is a melody of nature for the poet. Besides, there he talks about the memories in a tranquil, while listening the melody of nature. The writer, means the poet, recalls the memories, thousands of memories he remembered on that time. Besides, there he says, among all these memories, he primarily recalls the memories of his mother, who has gone now, who is dead now. But here, at that time, while listening to the patter of the soft rain, he recalls the memories of his mother, the loving, caring mother, thousands of memories of her. So here, this way, as we have seen the themes of the poem. Now let's begin the second one stanza. Okay, the first one stanza we have already done. Yes, now look at what is there in the second stanza. Every tinkle on the singles has an echo in the heart. Yes, every tinkle on the singles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Yes, so look at there the melody. Okay, here he says every tinkle on the single, every tinkle means what here? The sound of rain. Yes, tinkle. Okay, tinkle means the sound of rain. Tinkle means sound of rain, and singles means pieces. Yes, pieces of stones. Okay, then what is there? Has echo means that echoing sound actually. Then 1,000 dreamy fancies here, memories we can say. Okay, fancies. Then into busy being start, dreamy fancies actually imagination. Okay, fancy means imagine actually, but here we can call it memories. 1,000 memories into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections memories. Okay, simply you can say fancies means imaginations. Okay, then recollections means memories. Okay, memories. Then again, what there? 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof means a weaving. Oof. Okay, oof means wet or a weaving. ओके, बुनाई करने वाला जो कपड़ा होता है ना, जिसमें हम एम्ब्रॉयडरी के वर्क करते हैं, दैट इज ऊफ. ओके, ऊफ. And then as I listen to the patter means again the sound, okay, the falling sound of rain, then of the rain upon the roof. Okay, so look at here. Tinkle means sound of rain, singers pieces of stones, fancies imaginations, recollections memories, and oof it means wept or a weaving. Okay, बुनाई करने वाला काम. Okay, और बुनाई करने वाला जो कपड़ा होता है that is called oof. Okay, एम्ब्रॉयडरी वर्क करने वाला जो कपड़ा होता है. So look at the what is given here as we have seen in the first one stanza. When it rains, or what we can say, when dark black clouds appear in the sky, it starts raining. They pour water. Yes, and here he called them rainy tears, as he said melancholy darkness means the darkness that appears due to the black clouds. Here the poet called it melancholy darkness, and due to that only there he said the raindrops as tears. Then he says when it rains outside, it is really a bliss. It is really very heaven-like feeling to listen the patter of the rain pressing the pillow in the cottage chamber bed. Means lying in the bed, listening to the pattering sound or the patter sound of the rain is a bliss, is a heavenly feeling according to the poet. And that we have already seen in the first one stanza. There in the second one stanza there he says as laying in the bed, yes, listening to the patter sound of the rain. यस उस साउंड की मतलब पैटर साउंड को सुनते समय बेड में लेटे हुए वहाँ ये बोल रहा है कि एवरी टिंकल दैट मीन्स एवरी साउंड ऑफ रेन. Yes, every sound of rain on the singles means when it falls on the pieces of stones. What happens? It has an echo in the heart. Means actually what has that sound. Every tinkle, every sound of rain has an echo in the heart of the poet. Yes, the patter sound of rain creates echo in the heart of the poet. So here you can understand that what a beautiful or amazing sound the rain was creating, or rain creates. Yes, the rain creates so melodious sound, and that's why it has an echo in the heart of the poet. And that's why only it has echo in the heart of poet. Otherwise, if it was a rough, coarse music or the coarse sound, then it would definitely not create echo in the heart of poet. So here we can easily understand that the sound created by the falling rain really very, very, very amazing and wonderful, and that's why only it has created echo in the heart of the poet. Yes, and so then look at what he said again, the effect of that falling rain, which creates sound. The sound has an echo in the heart of the poet. Yes, then look at what is given, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being starred, and 1,000 dreamy fancies. So here he says, laying in the bed, yes, remaining in the bed into his cottage chamber. Yes, what happens? And listening to the patter sound of the rain, 1,000 dreamy fancies start being imagining. Yes, means when someone is in the bed and it is raining outside, and that sound of rain, falling rain, yes, creates or starts means while listening to the patter of sound, thousands of imagination starts being imagining. Yes, starts being imagining. And that's why here he says that while listening to the patter of sound, thousand of imaginations start into his mind. Yes, means there is an echo in the heart and thousands of imagination in his mind. And due to what? Due to only the melody of nature, the patter sound of the rain on the roof. Yes? So are you getting? Every tinkle, there he says, every tinkle on the shingles creates an echo in his heart. Besides, it starts, means here the poet starts imagining thousands of fancies, thousands of dreamy fancies. There he says dreamy, that means he starts dreaming thousands of imaginations he starts dreaming when it rains outside, when he listens to the patter of sound, thousands of imaginations he starts dreaming and becomes busy he becomes busy into that, yes, it happens, it is natural. ये हमारे साथ भी होता है, जब बाहर बारिश गिरती हो और अपने बेड में हो तो न जाने अनगिनत ख्याल अपने दिमाग में आते हैं. So that is what here the poet is talking about. When he was in his bed and it is raining outside, thousands of imaginations he starts dreaming and became busy into that. Yes, and became busy into that. So that is what here he said, and thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start means one after another, one by one, means thousands of fancies, imaginations he started dreaming. Yes, and became busy into that. Yes, then he says next thing, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof. Yes, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof. As I told you, a cloth of embroidery. As we know that in a cloth of embroidery, we when view various colors of thread, we view into that to make it beautiful. Yes, to make the embroidery work beautiful and wonderful, attractive, we view there various colors, or means the threads of various colors. We weave together so that make it beautiful. So same here he said while listening to the patter of the rain, he starts recalling, or he recalls thousands of memories, thousands of recollections. That means memories, the past memories. He started recalling the thousands of recollections, memories of the past. And look at what happened here. Here he mentioned in his poem that these thousands memories, these thousands recollections weave themselves into one another, or together, we can say, weave themselves together like air threads. Yes, and here you can understand why there he called it air threads. Why? Because these memories that we cannot see or cannot touch. Yes, they are like air. They are like air. And that's why here he mentioned these collections, these recollections of the memories as air threads. Air threads. Okay, another word coined here, thread, that we use to weave into a woof. Yes, thread that we use to weave into a woof. And air, that means we cannot see or cannot touch. So here he called these all recollections as threads, but not only thread but air threads. Air threads. Why? Because we cannot see them, cannot touch them. They are like air. Yes, they are like air. But now here they are weaving together in a woof. In a woof means they are coming together at the same time like a woof. Yes, and that's why here he said these thousands of memories coming one after another, one after another, and mingled together. They mingled together like an embroidery work into a woof. Like an embroidery work into a woof. Yes, besides he says, he called these recollections on the memories as air threads. Air threads. And I explained you why did he call them, or why does he call them air threads. Okay, why? Because as we cannot see air, same there we cannot see memories. Yes, which cannot be touched or cannot be seen. These memories, and here they are working as thread. They are coming into his mind like threads into a woof. Yes, so that's why here he called them air threads. Okay, so dear, you might have understood here that in this stanza the poet is talking about the effect of the falling rain, the sound of falling rain. Actually, the sound of falling rain when it rains outside, when the poet listens to the patter of the rain, it has an echo in the heart, and he starts dreaming thousands of imaginations into his mind, and thousands of recollections or the memories come together like weaving a woof. So this is what the effect of the rain on the poet, effect of the sound of the rain. Actually, it is better to say sound of the falling rain on the poet. Okay, and all this happened when it is given here in the last two lines, as I listened to the patter on the rain upon the roof. So there he says, as I listen, and all this happened, all these three things there he talked about: echo, thousands of imaginations, and thousands of recollections. Okay, thousands of imaginations, he starts dreaming. Thousands of recollections, he starts weaving together. Okay, so these are three effects of air, these three effects of the patter of the rain, yes, are given here by the poet. Got it? So here he says this happens with the poet when he listens to the patter of the rain on the roof. जब रूफ के ऊपर बारिश गिरती है, उसका जो पैटर साउंड होता है, उससे ये तीन इफेक्ट उसके अंदर में निर्माण हुए, वो यहां बता रहे हैं. Okay, got it? Now let's see the poetic devices that are used in the poem. Okay, or in this stanza actually. Here again you can say the rhyming words. Heart, start. Yes, heart, start. Then singles, fancies, recollections, roof, oof. So these are the rhyming words here. Okay, and then look at the figures of speech in this stanza. Okay, figures of speech. What is the figure of speech? Every tinkle on the single, every tinkle. Okay, every tinkle on the singles. Every tinkles on the singles. Look at that, the tinkle. Tinkle is a sound word. Sound word. Yes, sound word. So it is onomatopoeia. Yes, onomatopoeia. Why? Because this tinkle is a sound word. Sound word. Okay. So it is onomatopoeia. Then again, echo in the next line. Has an echo in the heart. Echo. Echo again. Has an echo. Echo in the heart. Yes. So again, echo. It is again sound word. Sound word. Onomatopoeia. Echo. Echo sound. Yes. Echo. This word is a sound word. Yes. So again, it is onomatopoeia. Then has heart. You can say alliteration. But then 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. Yes. 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. So here you can say that what the figure of speech is there. Into 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. Busy being start. Into busy being start. Okay. So here sound. Alliteration. Okay. Alliteration is there. Sound is repeated. Sound. Being busy. Busy being. Yes. So this is alliteration. 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof. Weave their air threads into oof. Yes. So here in this line again alliteration is there. Weave oof. So look at their verse sound. Verse sound is repeated there. Besides there is metaphor. Metaphor is also there. How you can say metaphor is there? Metaphor is there because here the poet called the memories recollections. He compared the recollections with air threads. Yes, air threads. So here this air threads comparison. Yes, air threads are compared to the recollections. Yes, recollections. So here metaphor is there. Metaphor. When there is direct comparison or implicit comparison, that is called metaphor. Direct comparison or implicit comparison, then that is metaphor. Okay. So here recollections mean, as I told you, memories. Yes, memories are compared to threads. And that's why metaphor is there. Okay. Then again, as I listen to the patter upon the roof. Yes, patter of the rain upon the roof. Patter of the rain. Patter, again the same patter, sound word. Yes, patter, sound word. So there is again onomatopoeia. Okay, onomatopoeia is there again in the second last line. Okay, second last line of the stanza. Later on, of the rain upon the roof. R sound, rain, roof, r. Alliteration, rain, roof, r sound is repeated, alliteration is there. So this way, these are the figures of speech that are used in this stanza. Okay, so dear guys, I stop myself here. Do write in your copy these figures of speech. In our next one video lecture, we will see the remaining part of the poem. Okay guys, so see you soon. Bye bye. Keep watching the videos and enjoy the classes.